Raiden Shogun is getting another rerun, and if you want her to do massive damage, well, stick around till the end of this video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are having another Raiden Shogun guide. This is one updated, and yeah, I will change few statements from the last one and give a little bit more information about her build. We will start with the talents as usual. The first thing is that you can leave her normal attack at level 1. The thing is that you are having all the multipliers again at her burst, and the only thing you will use with her is her burst. Yes, her skill is going to be active all the time, so you should upgrade her skill, but the priority is of course her burst. So upgrade her burst to the maximum, crown it, and then come back to skill, because you would want to have it at level 9. I mean, you can go and crown it, yes of course, but it will just boost your damage, I don't know, maybe for 2%. It's not anything amazing, and the reason I'm telling you to go for the level 9 is because you will have her elemental burst bonus damage at 0.3% from her stacks. So yeah, be sure to go for at least level 9 on her skill. Now when it comes to weapons, as I said in the last video, yes, Engulfing Lightning, her signature weapon, is the one you should go for. If you don't have enough Primo Gems, yeah, her second best option is the catch, if you are lucky enough, or if you just have enough time to go and fish for it. If you don't, you have few other options, but you should just use ones with the energy recharge as the main stat on the weapon. So yeah, not too much thinking about that one, but yes, her signature weapon will boost her much more than any other. When it comes to her signature weapon, just one more thing in the substat. As I said in the last video, I wasn't sure how much energy you could possibly have on your Raiden, and now I do know, because I checked it and I calculated all of that, and it is up to 386% energy recharge. So you don't need to worry about that. I'm not sure if you will be able to go all the way to 380%, so yeah, just don't worry about it. 300 is already overkill, but if you really want to push it, you can try and go for all the way 386. Next on the list are artifacts, and yes, Emblem is her set, and we do not need to talk about that one. You should go mainly for the ER Sand, Electro Damage Bonus Goblet, and possibly Crit Damage Circlet would be better choice if you hopefully get enough crit rate from the other artifacts. If not, you know, crit rate is the one that you should go for. Now when it comes to artifacts, Emblem set has the maximum damage bonus at 300 energy recharge. So yeah, 300 is the overkill, as I said 10 seconds ago, so yeah, just go for 300. I mean 270 if you have her signature weapon, because her signature weapon is giving you 30% more. So it's okay, you know, the perfect one is 270, but do as you will. Now the last thing are Constellations. Now, if you're not going for C2 or C3, don't pull for any other constellation. If you've been lucky and just got C1, well, okay, you can try to go for C2, but you don't need C1. C2 is amazing because her burst is ignoring 60% of enemy's defense. 60%, that's just amazing. And C3 is okay because it is giving you roughly 100k more damage if you are dealing 500,000 damage at C0, which I'm currently doing, so possibly even more than 100k when I get to C2. Who knows how much more will I gain. So yeah, roughly 200k at 1 million damage, if that's a little bit easier for you to calculate how much is it and if you do need it. And when it comes to Raiden stats, as I said, 270 energy recharge is fine. Actually, that would be considered perfect. So 270 ER, I would say it would be 80+% for the crit rate, because you want your Raiden to crit all the time, especially for the first slash. But go as high as you can with the crit damage, and her damage is going to be amazing. And yes, her first slash is doing the most damage out of all, but be sure to keep her crit rate high so she can crit with all normal attacks and charge attacks after you use her burst, because she's doing 150% of her burst damage with her normal and charge attacks after her first slash of the burst. So keep that in mind. She's doing a lot of damage after that first slash. Be sure to use that wisely. Okay, so the last thing will be, of course, her teams. And now her team, the one that you will most likely use, or just at least try a few times, because I don't see why not. It would be Raiden Shogun, Kujasara, Bennett and Kazuha. Yes, you can put Sucrose if you don't have Kazuha, but Kazuha is the better character for boosting, and that would be Raiden's hyper carry team, and that is the best team for her. You have few other options, especially with Dendro, Raiden and Yaemiko. If you have both of them, then you can have Raiden hyper carry and you can put Yaemiko in the other team. But now when we are talking about Raiden, yes, you can put her instead of Cookie Shinobu. I already said that. I don't know why everyone is putting Cookie in every Dendro team. She's not that good, or she's not that much better than Raiden. And if you're not using Raiden hyper carry team, then you should really use your Raiden, because she is doing much more damage and she will activate all the apples on the ground. So you do not need to worry about that. She's, I would say, much better. You have other healers which are much better than Cookie. So yeah, be sure to use your Raiden Shogun in the Dendro teams. I'm using her with Nahida, I'm using her with Nevelet, I'm using her with Alhaitham. I mean, the main focus is Raiden and Nahida, because that duo is just broken. But any other team where you are putting Cookie Shinobu, just try to use Raiden Shogun and put another healer that is actually much better than Cookie, and you will see that it will work much better. Much better. So yeah, that is my number one advice. Try to use your Raiden Shogun in every other possible team that you can come up with, instead of Cookie or any other Electro character with you know, the same thing that they need to do in that team. And in these teams it is to activate the Hyper Bloom. So yeah, be sure to do that. Please, just try it. I'm sure you will love it. And yeah, with that I will conclude this video. I hope you liked it. Be sure to subscribe, like and comment. Give me any suggestions or any requests for the videos. I will be happy to try and do all of that. If it is possible, you know, I don't have all the characters. And yeah, if I can, I will definitely do it for you. So be sure to let me know. And I will see you in the next guide video.